Okay, just some main things I want to point out to you just before I get started with this analysis. As you pointed out, you wanted to know where you need to work on to have faster gameplay. One of the things I noticed was I really didn't notice you power sliding much, which makes you turn faster, which in turn makes you play faster. The other thing that I've kind of come up with this recently, but if you hit the ball hard, you have to play faster. If you hit the ball to where it goes fast, you have to play fast. So if you hit the ball harder, in theory, you end up playing faster. And the other thing I noticed, I actually went through with the stopwatch on my phone and recorded how often in this 5-minute game you were supersonic. And what I have was 30.57 seconds of this 5-minute game you were at supersonic speed. You should be averaging around 2 minutes or more being at supersonic speed in game. I think I got that from I watched a Squishy Muffins game one time and recorded how often he was supersonic, and you're only average, or at least in this game, you hit right around 30 seconds being supersonic, and you need to be supersonic a whole lot more often than what I notice. But I'm just going to go ahead and get into this right here. And I'm going to try to limit the amount of basic stuff I point out to you, because I know you said, you're aware of spacing issues, bad reads, bad touches, etc. I'm going to try to point out some advanced stuff, because right here on this kickoff, I would assume you're aware of this, but your teammate is facing back towards the goal. If instead he was coming towards the ball, what you would need to do is keep coming forward to get ready to receive a pass from him. But because he was going back, I'm going to assume you noticed that, which is why you came back for corner boost. And right here, it's good you're staying back because your teammate was going up for it. And here again, your teammate's going. Now right here, you need to boom this kick, or boom this hit. And what I mean by that is hit this very hard. Right here, this is your ball, 100%. You should hit the hell out of this ball. And because you didn't, you were able to get beat up on the wall right there. I like how your wave dash right there. And right here is something else I noticed. When I was actually watching a stream, I believe it was Squishy Muffins again today. One thing I noticed between them is, so right here, you come over for this middle boost and you're going to get beat to it, and you instantly look back for this big boost again, rather than just picking up small boosts. And one thing I noticed in watching Squishy's stream today was that they had some goals scored on them because they didn't have boost, because they were tunnel visioning on large boosts. So that's just something I also wanted to point out. I think you mentioned, boost management is something you need to work on. Alright, stay back, good. Alright, that's a good block. Right here, you just need to go back to goal. And look for your teammate. Where's your third teammate at? So right here, you don't know where your third teammate is at. This guy just came up and hit the ball. But where's your third teammate? Is he over, is he over here, out of camera shot? Is he right behind you? Where's he at? I mean, you don't know, so you don't have as much information as you need to be able to efficiently, rotate or move up, move back. And right here, you read this really good. And you notice with that sharp of a hit, it's going to hit the ceiling, so you turn down and get a hit. And also going back for the opponent's boost is good. Okay, don't go for... Okay, you front flipped. Okay, so right here is something a little bit advanced. So right here, they all whiff. But now let's look at this guy that's back here. He's this far from the ball, and you're this far from the ball. What you need to do to efficiently block this, what you end up doing is you front flip. Let's watch this. You front flipped. What you need to do to actually block this is double jump up. If you would have double jumped up a little bit, you would have had enough height to get a block on this. Okay, and right here at Champion 2 Elo, and right here you know you can't score this. But when you notice this guy turn, what you should have done a little bit sooner is right here, veer off this way. Don't keep coming this way as if you're actually going to score, because at this point in time right here, you should notice you're not going to score this. So what you need to do is you need to go for a block on your opponent's block right here. He's going to come around and block this. You need to block his block, if that makes sense. That's something that at Champion Elo that that goes on a lot. You need to do, you need to block the block. It's almost like your movements need to be mind games, really. That's very, very unique. And right here, getting this boost, this is the main thing about power sliding. If you would have power slid into the boost and then come up, you would have been playing a little bit faster, but you didn't. And I mean, that literally doesn't affect anything that happens in the game other than just your speed of play. And right here, this decision, when you come for this catch, you go for the wall. I would have came for this boost and met the ball up on the wall. And then you kind of ended up rushing your hit. And right here is another example of when you front flipped when you're trying to go for a block, but you needed to double jump up to get enough height to actually get the block. Good. Okay, and right here you needed to, I'm sure you already know this, but you should be trying to hit this with the front of your car, not the back. If you're going for a pass back right there, you try hitting it with the back of your car, that's very good. Don't change that, but I would have just tried to hit that with the front of my car. And right here, I want to say you rushed the redirect, but at the same time, the opponent almost got a block on this. But what I wanted to point out right here is that instead of hitting this, trying to hit this with the front of your car, let me see if I can pause it. Oh, this is going to be a challenge. Oh my God. So right here, what I wanted to point out is this ball is coming this way to you, and what you do is you come right at it. But something else you could do is turn slightly and hit the ball with this side of your car to get the redirect, rather than hitting it with the front of your car like you did right there. But as I mentioned, it's kind of risky because, as you can see right here, this guy almost got a block on it. So if you did that, he may have actually got a block, but I'm not 100% sure. But I just want to point that out as an alternative of something you could have done. I want to say on this hit, you should absolutely power hit this. You should hit this as hard as you can. But the pass right down to your teammate is very good. And that was just an inaccurate shot, as I'm sure you're aware of. Just go up the wall, get a hit, yep. Oh, you didn't move up. Oh, you could have scored. Okay, so right here, they get a little weird pinch. But right here, your teammate's going for this. So what you need to do is you need to move up as fast as you can, because he's more than likely going to, at this point, flip his car upside down and try to get a pass I think he meets the ball. Let me see if I can draw this. He meets the ball around here, and it kind of comes down this way. And you know, if you were playing up a little more, you would have been able to jump up in the air and get a redirect. Like right around here, you know, if you were actually at the ball versus where you are right here, I think you could have scored. But that's just a minimal thing I'm sure you're aware of again. Good block. Yeah, just turn and get boost this off. Go to goal. Boy, that should have been scored. Alright, good. Just wait, move up. Okay. And then you miss right here, don't you? Yeah. Okay, so right here, after this gets scored, you can see your teammate. It's going to be hard to see. Right here, he's coming for the ball. So what you need to do is you need to stay on the wall and move up it to get ready to receive his pass. And his pass is actually a little down, which is awkward. But either way, what you should have done right there is kept moving forward to your left to receive a pass. Rather than, what is it? Yeah, you went up on the wall and missed. Which that was very awkward to even go for with 6 boost. I'm not saying it's a wrong thing to do, but I'm just saying that's a very awkward position to be in. Nice. Okay, I like that you're going for the opposing boost. Oh, you shouldn't have bounced it. Okay, so on this catch, it bounces up. And you caught it, I believe, right around here. You caught it on the top of your car rather than the side of your car. Right here on the side of your car is where you should have caught it so that it didn't bounce. And because it bounced, I want to say that, you know, they were able to get a block on it. I feel like if you would have kept that on the ground, their chances of getting a block were very slim. I like that you're looking for a demo right there. Okay, yeah, just let's see. Right here, you should just turn around. Instead of trying to go for a demolition. You know, when there's nobody there, you instantly need to turn around and just go back to defense. Don't, just go ahead and hit it. So right here, I think you should either jump up to try to hit this on the wall, maybe even pinch it on the wall, or rush yourself to, not necessarily rush yourself because that's a negative terminology, but just play faster to come up to the wall and meet this ball when it hits the wall. Which I think that's what you were trying to do. Yeah, my angle. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I just would have jumped up a little sooner and hit the ball rather than giving them an opportunity to hit it. But what you did there was fine. The angle was down. I didn't notice that. Oops. Teammate shouldn't have missed that. But mistakes happen, it's alright. Let's go for mid boost. I hate it when that happens. Good, I think your teammate got a block there, that's nice. Good job hitting the hell out of it. I think y'all got a pinch right here too. Yeah, that's very good. Those are the kind of plays you need to be making it, champion. And you're doing it. Teammate hit the ball again. Yep, nice game. Okay, but yep, that's the main things. Is for you to work on your speed, be it supersonic more. Yeah, I believe about half the time when I clocked you at supersonic was when you were rotating back to defense. Just when you're moving around in general, keep front flipping. Stay supersonic as much as you can in the game. Get to the point to where when you're supersonic, you don't feel like you're rushing yourself. You just kind of feel like it's your natural speed. To be going around at the fastest speed you can. Get yourself to the point to where you feel like that's just natural. It's going to come with a lot of practice, just like a lot of the other things. But I think you should try to hit the ball harder at some point in time. And also, what was it? Power sliding. Yeah, you should definitely be power sliding more, because I really don't think I noticed but 1 or 2 times in the game when you power slid. I may be wrong in assuming that, but you should absolutely power slide more. But that's it.